Hi everybody, thank you for watching again, even though our first video was absolutely rubbish. We feel so awkward doing this, but I think it'll just get easier and easier, and I really want these videos to look back on when we're old, so we're just going to push through the cringe and just keep getting better, hopefully. So it's a week since our last video. We've had quite a busy week actually. We've been cracking on in the week because we've got a busy weekend, so we're not going to be able to do very much. So I've just got a few clips from last Sunday, and then I went back to work, but Scott had some time off work, so he got some stuff done this week and he filmed a few time lapses for me. So I'm just gonna insert a few clips and talk over his time lapses, I think. So that's the plan. Hello.
Hello, just a little touch base. Had Sunday after our big day yesterday, just all clearing up today. Got 25 rubble bags and a whole garden full of crap.
Yep, it's been a busy day but quite a boring day, so we didn't bother filming it.
Started to decommission some of the electrics. We've got a separate fuse board up here because it was a different flat, so it's been nice and easy. We can just turn off the power and just trace it all back.
It's been really nice actually, like working out where all of these mystery wires came from, tracing it all back and just shutting it all off and making everything safe. The wiring is so dodgy in this house because it was so chopped up, and everything was just stuck to the walls and just like hideous. So it's felt really good to cut it all back, start again, do it all properly.
They illegally chopped it up into 3 flats in the 1970s, so everything is slum landlord specials.
Yeah.
So never trust any wire or any pipe. It's been fun, but we're doing it so that we can be head safe with the whole house when we're finished with it. That we know where everything is.
Yeah. And I guess we never really explained that the reason why we have to take most of these walls down and replace them in the same place is because the build-up is so strange. We didn't really show any of it, but they're made of bamboo and plaster. They're such weird walls. So all of the wires and pipes, everything was just stuck to them. So if we rebuild in a stud, we can hide all the new wires within the walls and it should look really nice and neat.
Yeah. It'd be all modern regulations, but also warm, safe, dry. That's why we replaced the roof so far, and we're taking it all back, and all the wires from the right places. Yeah. There you go. Back to work next week, and yeah, a couple of days off, I reckon, and then we'll have some busy evenings.
Cool. It's Wednesday night now. I just got home from work, and I'm going to take all of the nails out of the ceiling joists. That's a nice quiet job for an evening, so I shouldn't piss off the neighbours. All done. There we go. So many nails on the floor. I think I did some quick math. I think there's probably about 800 nails in these ceiling joists. So that was quite hard work actually, like on my arms. Me and Scott are getting married next year. We keep on saying, because of the reno, I'm going to be the henchiest bride you've ever seen. I'm going to have massive biceps at this rate. We'll see. Right, I'd better pick all these nails up now. I've got this little tool actually to make it a bit easier. I feel like this is quite clever. Maybe this is obvious, but I'm proud of it. Instead of going around and picking them all up, I'm just going to use this magnet on a stick. How good is that? It was like £5 on Amazon. Hee. This was so good when we got the roof done, because because there were so many nails on our driveway and we just couldn't see to pick them. So there we go. How good is that? Amazing.
So here we have the second and final chimney to be removed. This is in bedroom 1 to the rear of the house. We spent a lot of time undoing it from the loft, as they'd taken it down at roof level but just left it in a real state. The reason we're taking this out is because although the rooms are about 3 by 3, the chimney really dictates the layout of the room, so it serves no function. It goes all the way down to the kitchen, but it's just not very nice. This was super dusty because it was a working chimney and it was a huge one downstairs, so everything I touched just seemed to explode with soot. Behind those cupboards on the right hand side there's actually a secondary fireplace that would have been for the bedroom. This is the last wall that we had to take down for the bathroom. As you can see, it's made up in these really weird segments of bamboo mixed with plaster. But I managed to work out how to take it down in nice levels by whacking out the nails that are hammered into the wall. I'm not brave enough to take out these door frames yet because they seem to be one of the only things bracing the roof. This is the last of the plaster. Taking it off on the rear of the wall. This is in that same bedroom with the chimney. Just taking it all back so I can see how much they've bodged around the window before we get the final measurements to put the sashes in. Everything that I've seen so far is about 70 mils worth of filled in with rubbish. You'll see that the header pieces for these windows are the old original wooden ones. We'll have to see if they're in any good condition. Okay, that's it for another week, I guess. We're not doing anything over the weekend because we're busy with heading out and actually leaving the house for more than a couple of hours, which is lovely. We've actually made a massive list of all the tasks that need to be done to get the upstairs wrapped up and the loft. So the next thing is going to be to make a chart of how much it's going to cost, how long each task is going to take, and what we can prioritise to get it wrapped up in the next month or two. So it's all in the prep.